Welcome to So Alma Media.
This episode explores symbolic themes in film and mythology. It is not a medical, religious, or historical claim, but a reflection on how stories imagine power, responsibility, and consequence. What happens when power is created in a laboratory? And what happens when power is inherited through legend? In the final part of this series, we compare two figures who become monsters for very different reasons. One believes knowledge can outsmart consequence. The other knows consequence is unavoidable and accepts it anyway. Morbius is about scientific transgression. In Morbius, power is pursued as a solution. Disease is the enemy. Biology is the obstacle. Science is treated as the key that can unlock survival without moral cost. Morbius does not seek domination. He seeks control over his own body. His transformation begins as an experiment meant to fix a flaw. But the problem is not intention. The problem is assumption. Morbius assumes that intelligence alone can contain what is unleashed. When the experiment succeeds, it does so imperfectly. Power arrives fragmented, unstable, dependent on constant consumption. Science opens a door it cannot close. The monster is created accidentally. Morbius becomes something he never chose to be, yet must constantly manage. His struggle is not against evil, but against excess. Power without boundaries does not simply enhance life. It demands payment. Dracula Untold is about mythic sacrifice. In Dracula Untold, power is not discovered. It is offered, and the cost is made clear from the beginning. To protect his people, Dracula must accept darkness knowingly. He understands that power comes with loss, with exile, with transformation that cannot be undone. Unlike Morbius, Dracula is not surprised by consequence. He steps into it. The story frames this as tragic but intentional. Power is not treated as a technical achievement, but as a moral burden. Strength saves lives, but at the cost of one's place among them. Two paths to monstrosity. Morbius becomes a monster by trying to escape limitation. Dracula becomes a monster by choosing responsibility. One trusts progress, the other trusts sacrifice. Science versus myth. Science promises solutions without stories. It removes ritual, meaning, and warning. Myth does the opposite. It embeds power in narrative. It teaches that transformation always has a price and that shortcuts are illusions. Morbius lives in denial of cost. Dracula lives in awareness of it. Control versus acceptance. Morbius constantly seeks control over his condition. More data, more refinement, more adjustment. Dracula accepts that control is impossible. Once power is taken, life changes forever. The question becomes not how to undo it, but how to carry it. What these films reveal about modern thinking. Morbius reflects a world that believes every problem can be engineered away, that enough intelligence will eliminate consequence. Dracula Untold reflects an older worldview, one that assumes power always disrupts balance, and that disruption must be paid for somehow. Why this contrast matters now. As science advances rapidly, society often downplays ethical cost in favor of outcome. We ask whether something works before asking what it changes. Morbius shows the danger of that order. Dracula reminds us that power, when taken seriously, is never free. The monster is the warning. In both stories, the monster is not the villain. It is the result. It stands as evidence that something has crossed a line. In Morbius, the line is crossed unknowingly. In Dracula Untold, the line is crossed deliberately. One story asks, what have we done? The other asks, what am I willing to become? Morbius shows a future where power is pursued faster than wisdom. Dracula Untold shows a past where power is restrained by myth and consequence. One trusts science to save us from ourselves. The other warns that salvation always demands sacrifice. Together, they bring this series to its final question. Power does not corrupt because it is evil. It corrupts because it is rarely taken with full awareness of its cost. If this perspective made you think, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comments.
Garantangi. Till the next video.